the Akwa Ibom State Environmental Protection and Waste Management Agency, we are saddled with the onerous responsibility of protecting our environment, keeping the state clean, among a plethora of other tasks. Last Saturday, the 27th of July 2019, was the state's monthly sanitation exercise. We are thankful to all our citizens that complied with our sanitation rules, who cleaned their environment, cleared their gutters, and bagged their waste for our evacuators to carry to appropriate dump sites. The real work for us begins after the 10 a.m. where restriction of movement ends.
This is a place we call the temporary dump site. So all the wastes that are being evacuated from the city are brought to this place. You know, Saturday was environmental sanitation, and we had a whole lot of waste, massive, high volume of waste. Most especially the Saturdays of environmental sanitation also involved the silting of drains. So we had lots of silt, lots of waste to evacuate. So after that environmental sanitation, that day, the evacuators will evacuate all the waste, the silts in town. They'll bring them here and dump them here. Then on Sunday, we had what we call the post-environmental sanitation. You know, people feel that environmental sanitation is just between 7 a.m. and 10 a.m. No, environmental sanitation is not actually between 7 and 10. What we have is restriction of movement between 7 and 10 a.m. That is to enable citizens and residents to be able to, desilt their gutters, evacuate their waste, clean up their environment, clean up their surroundings, and all that. So the actual sanitation starts from 10 o'clock, where we start, evacuating waste from all the 285 different dump points in metropolis. So this is where they bring their waste, and after that environmental sanitation, we have what we call the post-environmental sanitation, which is a leftover of what we had carried on the environmental sanitation day, and also we have what we call the mop-up exercise, which was done yesterday. So today is trying to clear off the dump sites, because when you evacuate all this volume of waste to this place, you must also create different days to clear off the waste on the dump site. We came into being on the 5th of September 2018, and one of the places that was handed over to us by the Ministry of Environment was this dump site. And when we did a check of this dump site, we understood how it came to be. And passing through this road, you understand that the odor is very, very offensive. And sincerely speaking, I apologize to citizens and residents, because you standing here, you can perceive. I come here almost every day, so I know what people who are passing here goes through. That is why we've said that we've declared this place a temporary dump site, because we're going to move this place from here to our permanent dump site. We are going to use our permanent dump site. We went there on inspection on the last sanitation day, and we are going to bring in some companies who are going to build incinerators and all that, recycling plants and all that around that area. So this place will be left as just a transfer station. So within a very short time, you will not be seeing this volume of waste in this place, and within a very short time, I believe the offensive order and all that will not affect the people any longer. And if you look at this place, you understand this place is a ravine, and it poses a very minimal, health risk, environmental hazard, very minimal, because the depth there is about 1,000 meters.
We will keep our side of the bargain in this partnership with our people, but you have a role to play.
Well, sincerely, the job of making Akwa Ibom State clean is not just the job of Akwa Ibom State Environmental Protection and Waste Management Agency. It's a job of everybody, because one, environmental hazards does not look at class. It affects both the rich and the poor. It affects party A and B. So it's the job of everybody to join hands together and make Akwa Ibom State clean.
When you generate your wastes, what you do is for you to bag them. When you bag them, you take them to our designated dump points. Dump them inside those dumpsters or receptacles. Our evacuators will come in the morning and will clear them up. Don't dump your waste on the floor. After 6 a.m., anybody who drives, there are people who come out to dump points with heavy waste. You understand? Some of them come with pickups, some of them come with diners and all that. All those wastes are not supposed to be dumped at dumping. They are supposed to be brought into your village road, that's the dump site, to drop them. Those caliber of persons will be arrested. Another caliber of persons that will also be arrested are those ones that dump their waste after 6 a.m. Those ones too will be arrested. And when we arrest them, we take them to court, sanitation court, and it is the sanitation courts that will, either as first-time offenders, they can be given fines and granted bail. We have penalties, some of them ranging from 1 week imprisonment to 6 months imprisonment, depending on the gravity of the offense. Waste generated by illegal street traders in these unauthorized places, they also generate waste. They don't dispose of those wastes. What they do is they dump those wastes inside the gutters. You understand? And when they dump them inside the gutters, having that feeling that when the rainwater comes, it's going to take them away. When it takes them away, where is it taking them to? It takes them to another street, blocks another street. And when it blocks another street, there will be flood. You understand? So our attitude towards waste disposal is also an issue. It also causes flood. That is on one side. On the second side is people who are building on drains. There are a whole lot of issues. There are people who are building on drains too. You understand? Uyo as a capital city has a master plan. If you want to buy a land in Uyo, do well to go to UCCDA. They will tell you, because there are certain places that were supposed to be green areas in Uyo. There are certain places that were supposed to be drains in Uyo. But people will just sell land, buy land, and build on drainage.
And block
water waste. That is another issue we are having in Uyo. Thirdly, you see the topography of the land. You will see that a road constructed is higher than where somebody bought a land and built below. And you feel there will be no flood. The flood will come. You understand? Like the Uyo Village Road. Uyo Village Road is a government reserved area. It's supposed to be a green area. It's not a place that people are supposed to build. But you see people building on them. So those are issues that have caused flood in Uyo. So I want to implore AKSEPWMA. I want to also tell the citizens, I want to tell you that please try as much as possible to assist the government. The government's own is to build roads, build the drainages for you. But you as a person, you also have to assist the government. What would you do for the government? If your gutter in front of your shop or in front of your house, you cannot deseal them. And when anything happens, the first point of call is the government. And who represents the government? The governor. You see everybody starts crying foul. So that of Nkemba is just the first one. After Nkemba, we are going to do that of Oron Road. There's a one that will lead into 4 lanes. From 4 lanes will desealed up to Nwaniba.
Join hands with us. Let's keep Akwa Ibom State clean and green and protect our environment. This message is powered by Honorable Prince Akpan Ikim, Chairman, Akwa Ibom State Environmental Protection and Waste Management Agency.